Go ahead. Hey guys, Jim Chester here with BJ Palmer and Nathan Dominguez. We're here at the world-renowned Gonstead Clinic here in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. We both come from a bit of a distance. He's up in Michigan, I'm in Colorado, and now we're here in Wisconsin. And we get a chance to talk about things we love. And BJ Palmer's famous for saying this quote. He said, "I love you because you love the things I love."
Absolutely.
And from the first day I met you, I had this kindred spirit with you, and I was like, me and this guy are going to be very good, and we're going to help a lot of people together.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that I appreciate every time I'm with you, Jim, is that we get to, it's the whole saying, iron sharpens iron. And whenever I'm around you, it's just you have this tremendous positive vibe and energy to you, which I think some people would agree that I kind of lack in energy. So no, it's this, by the way, if you've never been to the Gonstead Clinic, it's a piece of history. It's a gem. They have probably one of the coolest waiting rooms I've ever seen. That entrance is phenomenal. It's a great little place. And Jim and I are going to, after we're done with this, we're going to get our photo taken back in the famous Cadillac.
So I haven't asked anybody yet about what Tom Potisk is doing for the Gonstead Guardians and what he's doing for the Gonstead Clinic and the preservation that he is spearheading. Let's just talk a little bit about Tom. Tom's
a gem, man. He's one of those, when you're around him, he kind of brings a calm to you. He has a very calming presence to him. You can tell he loves chiropractic, loves Gonstead, loves this clinic, and he's doing everything he can to preserve what is here and to bring it even to modern technology that's out there as well, and bring it more up to speed to where it needs to be. So he's campaigning hard to get money out here and to raise awareness of not only just chiropractic, but the Gonstead, and to preserve this piece of history here.
So tell me where we are right now.
We're actually in Clarence Gonstead's office, where I'm sure he conducted many ROFs right there on those view boxes, man. It's cool.
Yeah, doing interviews from such a magnetic personality like Clarence Gonstead, doing interviews from his private office is special for me too, man. I know you did something really special with your team of 2020 Imaging. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure, thank you for that. So we at 2020 Imaging, I would say that we are clearly the leader for direct digital retrofits and systems in the chiropractic space. So what we did is we donated one of our 17 by 17 wireless flat panels to the clinic that's actually being used here. And through that, and through the efforts with Tom and Dan Lyons and a couple other Gonstead doctors, they actually helped us tweak the already really good Gonstead analysis software that we have to where we've now tweaked it to where it's even better and more efficient than what it already has. So as I kind of mentioned, we wanted to be an integral part in making sure that they had the latest technology. And then they also, with their line analysis, they had the ability to mark films. They have automatic stitching, so they can still achieve the full spine, not only on an A to P, but on a lateral view as well. And then let's throw out another quick misnomer that's out there. A lot of people think that they need to change their x-ray machine. They need a new x-ray machine to have digital. And I can attest, and Jim can, because we were actually in the x-ray room before we came in here. Talk about a dinosaur of an x-ray machine.
You took the words out of my mouth.
It is a dinosaur of an x-ray machine with a single phase generator. And I had my x-rays up to date yesterday, and I can tell you that it gets beautiful images.
And I had a chance to see those images, and I couldn't believe the clarity and the ability to see how much detail was going on with just the spacing and the line drawing analysis that are digital now. Tell us a little bit about the technology and how it's helping the Gonstead practitioners.
Yeah, great question. So the biggest response that I get from docs that are using our stuff, specifically Gonstead, and I'd say it's the same with upper cervical doctors as well, is they're very intensive on line analysis. So when they're doing an ilium analysis, if they're on film with a protractor, it can take them 7 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. With our software, they can get it done in 12 seconds. So time's money. So we're speeding up the ability for them to mark their film so they can have higher care as well. We're also allowing them to use, and we're not allowing this, they're doing it. We have docs that instead of having that big external view box back there, that have 60-inch TVs that they're turning portrait, and they're using that as a digital view box, which is making for a great presentation. So as we know, last week at the Berkshires, closed for chiropractic is selling. So use technology to help you not only sell the gift of chiropractic, but to educate patients as well. So speed is probably the biggest thing that our technology is allowing to do. It's freeing up time. You're getting rid of your dark room, and it just works.
Well, one of the things is chiropractors, they need to start playing the edge more, and they need to get up with the technology. And when you start getting more tech driven, you start speaking to the newer generations, and you start getting more influence into the people on the scroll. Yep. So people want to be able to see something, and they want to see it to the level of clarity that they can make sense of it. They don't so much know. I mean, it's almost to the point where you guys are bringing technology to the people to give them a better idea of what's going on with inside of them.
Absolutely correct. And so let's talk numbers real quick if we can. So what does it cost to have digital x-ray? If you already have an existing x-ray machine?
Good points.
Yeah. So if you already have an existing x-ray machine, it's literally anywhere from $100, sometimes it's $0 a month, to maybe $300 a month extra. So what I always ask, and we all know that every private business owner, whether you're a chiropractor or you own an x-ray company, you know your budget like the back of your hand. You know what your monthly budget is. The average chiropractor that's out there right now that's on film is spending $200 to $300 a month just to run a film-based office. And whether you go digital or not, that number's not going anywhere. So if you decide to upgrade to digital, you're going to lease it because cash is king. Keep your cash in your pocket. These lease for around $400 to $500 a month. So if we do simple math, let's go high because I always go to the least common denominator. So let's say you lease at $500 a month and you are down at spending $300 a month. Your true cost, Jim, is only $200 extra a month to have digital x-ray. Is that a scary number?
I don't find that to be scary, especially when it gives you a chance to close people and speed up your processes.
Absolutely correct. Time's money.
So let's talk a little bit about, I didn't prep you for this, but let's talk a little bit about some of the other players in the x-ray game that are helping the chiropractic industry and how your product and your services stand apart from them.
Great question. So we can talk about this wonderful term that's out there that everybody is falling in love with called the cloud. Everybody loves or is interested in the cloud, but I don't think anybody really knows what the cloud truly is. We're not a cloud-based digital x-ray machine or a cloud-based PACS. And the reason we've chosen not to be that is the pushback from the chiropractic profession. The number one question I always get asked is, what is the ongoing cost once I'm out of warranty? What is it going to continue to cost to have digital? Ours, it's up to you. If you buy a system that has a cloud-based PACS, now listen very carefully because this is fact. If you buy a system that has a cloud-based PACS, that means your images are stored in the cloud and your line markings are in the cloud. After your first year, you're going to spend $100 a month to access those. And that is a fee that doesn't go away. So for a community that I love and that I'm serving, that's why we don't do it. It doesn't make sense. You guys didn't, the public didn't want to have ongoing costs. So what we don't do cloud-based, we have cloud-based disaster recovery for offsite storage, but not in your office. We want you to own your software and own everything that's within your clinic. So it's your commodity, not someone else's.
Yeah, I get that. And I think that most people just are unaware of what the x-ray game is and how to play it the right way in the chiropractic circle. So it's cool that you guys are bringing some clarity, double entendre there, to the chiropractic profession.
Well played.
Bringing some clarity to the chiropractic profession, not only with the imaging, but with the message behind why you do what you do.
Yeah, and then where is technology? Everything is now cassette sized. So we have 17 by 17 cassette size panels that'll slide into an existing cassette tray, or we have 14 by 17. And these are both wireless panels. We do have a fixed panel meaning that it's tethered, the cable comes out of the cassette and goes right to a computer. So for the docs that don't do extremities or don't want to take it out, they can mitigate having potential drops or batteries being charged and all that. And then with the fact that we're owned by Konica Minolta now, and we're their chiropractic division, we now get the #1 rated panel in the entire medical profession. And that is by MD Buyer guidelines. So this panel is our 14 by 17 momentum panel. It only weighs 5 pounds. It has what's called capacitor technology in it. So you don't have to worry about ever taking a battery out. You put it, it'll get a full charge in 13 minutes. Or you can put it on the charger and leave it on there for a minute and it'll at least get you by as you go. But yeah, so we have the best technology that's out there.
So I'm just going to tell everybody out there, the technology is not going anywhere. It's only going to improve. And if you want to get with a proven leader in the chiropractic space, reach out to Nathan Dominguez and his team with 2020 Imaging. And whoever he is going to refer you to within his tribe, they're going to be the best in that marketplace to help service you to make sure that you're staying with the technology, which is going to give you what he said earlier, is going to give you the chance to have a quicker return on your time and to be able to focus on what you're supposed to be doing, and that's to be taking care of people.
And Jim made a great point there. So our tribe, we always joke about we have our own little chiro tribe. Mm-hmm. I have a tribe as well. We at 2020 Imaging, we don't sell our stuff direct. We use a dealer system. So I have dealers within each state. I'm here actually at the Gonstead Clinic with T&K Consultants. They're the ones that installed the system and they service it here, and they're a great dealer of mine. I have other great dealers that are out there as well. But that's the key, is that we want to make sure that when you upgrade your system to digital, that you have a local x-ray person that can not only help you with your x-ray issues, but they know our digital technology and they can have local support and service for you on that as well.
And I know you guys did something last night for the fellowship of the people here. Let's talk a little bit about giving back.
Yeah, so last night we jumped on the opportunity to host the first ever wine and spine event that Tom was looking for, and we gladly jumped on it. So what we did is we went out and bought snacks, and because we're in Wisconsin, we got cheese and sausages and different types of meat, and then we got some beer and some wine, and it was just a time to let people just enjoy communication, enjoy camaraderie, and just enjoy that beautiful entrance to this clinic. And so we wanted to give back, and we always are we want to do that. We want to continue to do that. So it was a pleasure.
Well, is there anything that we didn't talk about that you like to touch on?
Of course. I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize that what I do for my career, because I'm more known for my beautiful twins. So, of course, thank you for leading me into that. So, hi, Josh. Hi, Gabby, because I'm sure your mom's going to allow you to watch this, or maybe you're watching it now. So, an update on my twins. They're doing great. They're now, I think, over 28 months old. Gabby will be having her final implementation taken out soon, her G-tube, which she hasn't used in 4 months. And then Joshua, the little boy with the trach, that'll be most likely coming out in less than 2 months. It's a tough thing to wrap my brain around, but it's really exciting and it's cool. And both my kids are chiropractic patients as well. They're patients of Dr. Kyle Stoll right there in Kalamazoo, and man, they're my life. Them and my wife is why I'm out on the road constantly doing what I do. It's to provide a great life for them, and it's also to, I enjoy this, but I enjoy my family life much more. So I appreciate you leading me into that.
Yeah, and with that, I'm just going to say thank you to everybody that's been with me over the weekend here at the world-renowned Gonstead Clinic here in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. And if you guys have not been here, come out here. And if you guys don't come out here with your time, think about giving to this great clinic with your treasure. I know Tom Potisk would love any type of donation to help grow what's happened here over the past 4 or 5 years since he's been involved. But if you guys have any inclination of helping this legacy grow and to help, tithe back to one of the greatest historical places in the chiropractic profession. It's not a college, it's a private clinic, but what's happened here is there's 3 working practitioners here that they could use your support to make sure that this place doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, and real quick, so I know a lot of chiropractors out there that love to golf. There's a golf course literally right next door, and Gonstead owned that clinic. I mean, the golf course. So bring your sticks, grab a round of golf, and then check out this awesome, amazing piece of history.
Yeah, tour the clinic. But with all that being said, just support what Gonstead stands for and the legacy that he's helped build, because I know that Gonstead is a world-renowned technique, that there's so many people that are doing Gonstead practices and getting success. So always give back to who gave to you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So with that being said, I will tell you, you're just one story away. Keep hustling. See you guys.